Hey guys, it's Tina here. Welcome back to another episode of Tina Tries It. Today's episode is very exciting because I get to test out Fenty Skin, Rihanna's new skincare line. Now, I received this special PR package a couple of days ago, and her skincare line is due to launch on July 31st. And so today is July 15th, which gives me about 2 weeks to try out her range. So in the box, I received 3 products: a cleanser, a toner / serum, and a moisturizer with SPF. So this is what the cleanser looks like. This is a makeup remover as well, so it's like a 2-in-1. The ingredients in the total cleanser includes Barbados cherry, which is loaded with vitamin C to help brighten, Ginkgo biloba. This is a tree commonly used in ancient Chinese healing techniques, and it actually controls oil and helps to clarify the skin. There's green tea, which is packed with antioxidants, fig, again, another good antioxidants, and quince, which is infused with minerals to help condition the skin. So on the back of the packaging, it says hyper clean, soft skin without stripping or drying, daily cleanser and makeup remover in one. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Looks like a normal cleanser, but I did notice in Rihanna's video, the packaging is actually a twist top. So it looks like it would sort of like twist all the way and have a lid, but actually there's a little hole at the bottom to release the cleanser. Next product is called Fat Water. It's a pore refining toner serum. It's packed with niacinamide, which helps to reduce the look of dark spots and evens out the skin tone. It also contains Barbados cherry. There's Australian lemon myrtle and witch hazel water, which is good for reducing oil and refining pores. Japanese raisin tree, which is detoxifying. Cactus flower, which helps to hydrate. And green tea and fig, both are antioxidants. And on the back it says instantly refines the look of pores, reduces the look of dark spots, evens skin tone, and fights shine without stripping the skin. Sounds pretty good. All the things that I like. Okay, so you don't need a cotton pad to apply this, and it has like a twist sort of a lid which releases the product from up here. And then we have the last product, which is a moisturizer with SPF. So this has an SPF of 30. The Hydra Visor Invisible Moisturizer contains Kalahari melon, which is packed with antioxidants and vitamins and helps to hydrate, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and aloe vera, which helps to hydrate and soothe the skin, and Baobab, which is an African tree that also helps with hydration. So it comes in 2 parts like this. So you just pop the cartridge, I'm gonna call it a cartridge, into the packaging component and twist. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop it in. There you go, clicked in. Yeah, okay, cool. And it just pumps out like normal. It smells really good. Okay. Let's try it one by one first. Don't get too excited now. Now, before I actually try out the product, I thought I'd read to you what it says in this PR box. And it's a quote from Rihanna. It says, Fenty Skin is my vision of the new culture of skincare. I wanted to create amazing products that really work, that everyone can get in on, and that are easy to approach. When developing the brand, these were the 3 steps that really changed my skin and hooked me on creating this routine. Rihanna. Alrighty, so far I'm liking how this range sounds, and I love the packaging. And I think with the actual sunscreen or moisturizer, it's refillable. So I think that's why she designed it like this. So I love that because I always run out of sunscreen real quick. But yeah, let's test out the first step, which is the cleanser and makeup remover. I have makeup on, so this will be a perfect test to see if it actually is able to remove like my lashes, my waterproof mascara and liner. So let's test it out. I'm gonna put my ears on. Feels like I got a facelift. They're a bit wonky. Oh no, I made them wonkier. All right, let me just like quickly dampen up my face. So I'm just gonna twist and squeeze some of that out. Ooh, I don't know if you can tell, but it's sort of like pinky in color, sort of the same color as the toner. It's got that sort of a hue to it. It smells good. There is a fragrance to it. It kind of reminds me of maybe her body oils or something. It smells good though. Usually I just use like a cleansing oil to remove my eye makeup, but this is a 2-in-1, so let's see. Yep. Slides right off. Nice. So far it feels really nice, really like soft and creamy. It smells really good, but I think the fragrance part, like I know a lot of people prefer something fragrance free. This definitely has more of like a florally scent to it, and obviously you can smell it because it's on your face. Okay, so I've just removed the cleanser. Most of my makeup is gone except for like my eyelash glue and liner here. You can kind of still see it's there. I want to check like the other areas of my face. I'm just gonna put some Bioderma on it. Normally I would do like a double cleanse, but let's just see how well this first cleanse went. There is a little bit of makeup left, so I'm gonna go in with a second cleanse and that should do the trick. You should always double cleanse anyway, because the first cleanse will remove most of the makeup. The second cleanse is really what's gonna deep clean your skin. Okay, my skin feels really nice and clean. It doesn't have that sort of stripping, drying, tight feeling, which I hate. Usually when you use like really harsh foam cleansers, your skin feels like that. But in this case, my skin doesn't. But I had a little closer look at my eyes and there's still a little bit of like eyeliner or mascara left. Maybe because I didn't really want to rub my eyes too hard, because in case I would get the product in my eye and it'd sting. Usually I just use Bioderma, a cotton pad, and just like let it sit there for a little bit to soften up the product. And I find that this is like the most gentle way to sort of remove my eye makeup. Or I use like a cleansing oil. Let's move on to the next product, the Fat Water. So this says it's a pore refining toner serum, which is interesting because usually I would use a toner and then a serum, but in this case, Rihanna's combined the two products in one. And yeah, you don't have to use a cotton pad. You just pop it on your fingers. So I'm just gonna twist that and then squeeze out some of the product. Oh, it's really hard to show you guys, but it's running down my hand. It has the same scent as the cleanser. So I'm just gonna pat that on. So in the bottle, it actually looks like quite a thick-ish liquid. It is thicker than like just your average toner, but not as thick as a serum. I feel like it's definitely a merge between the two. It's quite watery, but not that watery. I'm really good at explaining this, aren't I? And obviously when you rub it in, it just feels really nice and watery. Don't let any of that go to waste. Pop it on my neck, pop it everywhere. So for those of you who don't like products that have a scent and you prefer something 100% fragrance free, I feel like the smell of this is quite strong. I mean, this same scent is throughout the whole product line. And so yeah, if you want to avoid a fragrance-free product, yeah, this probably isn't going to be suited for you. For me personally, I don't mind it. It's not like super overpowering, but it smells quite like fresh. It smells florally. It smells really nice. I don't mind it. Also, I did feel like the product was really quickly absorbed into my skin, so it doesn't really sit on your skin for very long. I guess very similar to toner and serums. So let's move on to the Hydra Visor, which is the moisturizer with SPF 30 in it. I think the packaging is really cool to this. I just realized. I was like, what does this bottom part do? You twist it up, folks. Oh my gosh, I'm such a doofus. Now I really like the packaging. I mean, I liked the packaging before, but now I realize that you can actually like twist it up and down. Perfect if you just want to bring it in your bag and you don't want it to like spill out everywhere. You just twist and twist. Twist, 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 twist. There you go, folks. In case you made the same mistake as me and just thought it was like that. Okay, let's squeeze out some of these, pump it out. Again, this has like a pinky color to it. It's got a little bit of a pink tint. So it's not white. I was picturing it to be white because a lot of the moisturizers that contain SPF are usually white in color. Consistency, I wouldn't say it's super thick. I feel like it feels more lightweight. It's not like a super thick cream or anything. Again, it has that same fragrance. Yeah, it has fragrance in it for sure. This one smells a little bit different. Does it have like a citrusy smell or something? I can't explain it. I'm not really good at describing notes in a fragrance. It smells florally, but now this has a bit of like a sort of a citrus scent to it. It smells like a tropic holiday. That's what I'm picturing. Okay, I got a second opinion. Alfred also thinks it smells more fruity, like a tropical sort of scent. It smells like a starburst, like mango or like tropical sort of flavor. In regards to how it feels on my skin, it feels quite nice, very soft. It's giving me sort of like a dewy finish. It's not sticky, but I definitely feel a lot more hydrated. I can definitely feel the product on my skin when I touch my face. It doesn't feel heavy when I'm wearing it though. Apparently this is supposed to brighten your skin while reducing the look of pores, and it's oil free. So if you have like an oilier combination skin type, this product might be good for you. I'm quite oily on my T-zone, so that's a good thing to have something oil free. Also, another thing to note is that there's no white cast. So if you're worried about, using products with SPF and it's sort of like making your skin white, this doesn't do that. Though I feel like after using like all three products, the smell or the fragrance, it can sort of be a little bit too much. I think when it comes to my skincare, I prefer something more subtle. I don't mind fragrance at all, but I think with the strength or like the amount of fragrance in this, or just using it one after the other, it does become a little bit strong. So that's just one thing to note out there. Overall, my first impression is that it's a nice range, but I think I need more time to try this. I'm going to try it for the next 14 days to see how it looks and feels on my skin. Also, I want to see how makeup applies over this, because apparently it's designed to complement the Fenty Beauty range as well. So I want to see how makeup applies over the sunscreen and moisturizer, and see if I actually notice a change in my skin after 2 weeks of using it. So today I'm going to be applying makeup over the moisturizer and sunscreen. So I want to see how my makeup sits on top of this. I'm just gonna let that absorb into my skin first before applying my makeup. So I'll give it a couple minutes. Now I'm just going to apply my makeup, and I thought I'd use Fenty products just because I'm sure they would have tested the skincare with their makeup just to make sure it's compatible and it does apply well. I feel like the makeup products applied really well on top of the moisturizer. It didn't peel or anything. It's pretty much fine, and I feel like the moisturizer gets quickly absorbed into the skin anyway, and I do like that it's like a moisturizer with SPF, so you don't have to go in with sunscreen after. But do keep note that if you're going to be outside in the sun a lot, you need to actually reapply your sunscreen. It doesn't last the whole day. So that's just one thing to note. But yeah, so far it's good. I can't complain. Alrighty, so it's been 2 weeks since I started using Fenty Skin, and overall I think my experience was nice. I feel like the products were quite nice to use. I ended up getting used to the fragrance, so it didn't bother me as much. For the cleanser, I prefer to use it with my Foreo actually. I felt like I got a better clean with it, and so I feel like it did work well with my Foreo. It kind of gave me like a light exfoliation. As a makeup remover though, I don't think it's like that strong if you have like waterproof mascara, or just like really stubborn mascara, because the one that I use, it's really hard to take off. You need an oil-based remover. So this wasn't strong enough to use. So I feel like if you're wearing light makeup, this will remove it. It's great for a first cleanse. But for me, I kind of just preferred using it in the morning when I didn't really have anything on my face, maybe just to remove the skincare from the night before. What I do like about this is that it doesn't strip the skin, and you don't really need a lot of product. I realized that when I was just applying the same amount of cleanser that I normally would with my other, it was probably a bit too much. So I feel like a little goes a long way with this, so it will last you quite some time. For the fat water, I really like this one. I think I like this one the most out of the three because it's a toner and serum in one. I do like that you combine both steps, and the packaging is really cool. You don't really need to use a cotton pad. You can just pop it on your fingers and pat it in. Though in saying that, I don't know if it's like too soon to see results. I was hoping that it would help to fade some spots that I had on the side here, but looking at my before and after photos, nothing really changed. I don't feel like it really made a big difference on my skin yet. Like my pores are still there, I still have dark spots, but maybe it's more of like a long-term thing. But yeah, nevertheless, I still really enjoyed applying this because it gets really quickly absorbed into the skin and you don't really have to wait long to apply your next step. Then we have the Hydra Visor. I really like the packaging to this as well, and I ended up getting used to the fragrance. It kind of didn't bother me anymore. I actually kind of looked forward to applying the moisturizer sunscreen because again, it's like 2 steps in one. It made my morning a lot quicker because I didn't have to wait for my moisturizer to get absorbed and then pat on like a lot of sunscreen. I think this is like a nice sort of like product to use if you get lazy wearing sunscreen. I feel like try something like this. It smells nice and it's not like super thick, but it's not too thin either. It's kind of like in between, so you feel like you're getting enough hydration. It doesn't leave a white cast, and yeah, it's a 2-in-1. Great for lazy people. Overall, I feel like the Fenty Skin range is great for those who are just kind of starting out or just trying to find some products for their routine. I think these are great products, and I love that they have like a 2-in-1 factor to each one. So even though there's 3 products, you're kind of like getting like, 6. The price range is also really good. I feel like it's pretty affordable, but in saying that, if you're already like a skincare junkie and you're looking for products that will completely transform your skin, I think maybe these will be a little bit too basic. You're gonna need more active ingredients, but if you're just looking for some skincare basics, I definitely would recommend checking out this range. I think that Rihanna did a really good job with these. Like the packaging's really good. You can buy the refill for the Hydra Visor, so I really like the concept behind this, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she launches next. So if these are the basics, maybe she's gonna launch some more like active serums and I don't know, masks maybe. I'd be keen to try those out. Anyways, that is it to this episode of Tina Tries It. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you're new here, remember to click the subscribe button and remember to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future uploads. That is it from me. I shall speak to you guys next time. Bye! Oh, my voice kind of went like really high pitch. I think I need a drink.